This one is called No More Late Nights. My songs have a theme, I guess. They're all sad. That's a theme, right? Yeah. Everybody's been sad at one point or another. Okay. I remember how to play this song. Okay. Wait, shit! I forgot how to play this song. Ooh, ooh. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, I got it. All right, cool. I have to wake up every day and watch you get ready to fade away. I go to bed late so I can stay up feeling what little we have left. There may be nothing left. Maybe I've just been dreaming.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm the founder of Ween Dream. Ween Dream is a 501c3 nonprofit that gives free Halloween costumes to kids in need. We're an all-volunteer organization whose mission is to give kids one really special day. Here's how you can help. Give us your kids' old Halloween costumes. This can be dress-up clothes, their uniforms from various sports teams, their dance recital costumes. It could be tiaras and tutus, or masks, face paint. Anything that a child would enjoy dressing up in is something that we can put to good use. Become a member of Ween Dream for $10.31. 1031, get it? Donate time, money, or storage space, office space for costumes. 500 costumes do take up a lot of space. We went through 60-some the other day and remember it was like the piles. Yeah. As the fluffier they get, the more space they need. Much like cats. Right. Lola. You can always help support Ween Dream by following us on social media and spreading the word about what we do. We need your help. By supporting Ween Dream, you give the gift of Halloween.
Welcome to Backyard Hideout, and things are about to get spooky here. As a matter of fact, I'm the only person here tonight that actually looks a little bit better in my costume than I do in real life, so you're in for quite a treat tonight. This is our fourth show, and you've just heard our sponsor is Ween Dream, and they're helping kids right here in the Bay Area not get left out on Halloween. So give them a little bit of love and send them some money. You can find them on weendream.org, or you actually just donate right here on Backyard Hideout on their PayPal or Venmo. So let's get this show started. Our first performer tonight is from the Concord area. You can check out his songs on, I got to look again, SoundCloud. I actually looked at this afternoon. Let's welcome Arthur Urban.
Yeah, this is Mitch. Is this the booker I've been trying to get a hold of for the Backyard Hideout?
What does your insides look like?
Think you got the wrong number.
Hey, what's up, y'all? You're watching the Backyard Hangout. The song goes out to Mr. Bobby Pickett. I was working in the lab late one night when my... All right, we're starting that over because I didn't press the iPad button. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from its lab began to rise. Suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was the graveyard smash.
He did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
He did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
The mash.
They did the monster mash. Zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. He got on chains, backed by his bang hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive. With their vocal group, the Crib Kicker
They played
Five.
the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
They played the mash.
They caught on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. Open the lid and twist his head. Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
He's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash.
It's now the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drax part of the band. And my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash is meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent
They
you.
can mash.
They did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
Into my graveyard smash.
Then you can mash.
You'll catch on in a flash.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash. Mash good.
Monster mash.
Easy, Igor, you impetuous young boy. Mash good. Oh. The Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Everybody give it up for Bo from Red Tailed, y'all. You're going to see them come back, a couple awesome musicians. Hey, everybody, please check out weendream.com. I've never heard of this organization before this show, and they're an absolutely amazing organization that I would definitely be happy to give my money to. This is really helping kids out right in our hometown. You know, we're giving this to, you know, our neighbors. It's a beautiful thing. And I'd also just like to thank everybody that put on this show. There's a lot of effort that came into making this all happen. And give it up for Tori for this absolutely amazing art on here. That is just incredible, y'all. All right, yo, this song goes out to the Vinny's crew. This song's about being at a bar, and we kind of hang out at a bar, play this music, and it's about, you know, like kind of feeling alone, but when we all kind of, you know, band together, it feels a lot less lonely. So this one's called Things I Think About. Why Why don't the good things last? Why do people we treasure treat us like trash? How come nothing golden stays forever? How come lies taste sweet while the truth tastes bitter? How come it's so hard to find people to trust? How can your best just not be quite enough? How can you feel alone in a crowded room? How can a boy sing so right and get so out of tune? These are the things I think about, lonely at the bar, cruising down the highway, driving in my car, walking down the street while listening to a song, staring at my ceiling up all night long. Home used to feel like home, now it feels like prison. I used to have conversations, now nobody listens. I used to have a purpose, now I feel useless. I used to have opinions, now I feel clueless. I used to have good friends, now it's me and my guitar. I used to long for adventure, now I don't get very far. These are the things I think about, lonely at the bar, cruising down the highway, driving in my car, walking down the street while listening to a song, staring at my ceiling up all night long. Is it just me? Am I the only one all alone with thoughts like these? Or can I relate to someone else? You used to have it figured out, then we're left alone with questions in a head filled with doubt. I need to find a way to escape from my own brain. I'm tired of needing something to drown out the pain. I'm tired of being tired, sick of feeling sick. I want to get out of these trenches with a piece of me still left. These are the things I think about, lonely at the bar, cruising down the highway, driving in my car, walking down the street while listening to a song, staring at my ceiling all night long. Awesome, thank you. And hey, if anybody isn't doing anything later on in the night, tonight at Vinny's, we have Planet Booty and Sabertooth Unicorn. Y'all, check it out if you can, if you got the chance. All right, this is a song that I literally had the lyrics of in my notes section for about 6 years before I finally turned it into a song. It's amazing how that works sometimes. You know, you got these lyrics in your phone, you're like, oh, but like, I'm not good enough to like make that into a song, and then you like actually try, and then you're just like, maybe it's not that bad. The song's called I Want to Believe. That capo is not on there, right? Here we go. This is the one. There's a war raging in my mind. My blue sky's gone to gray. I used to feel invincible, but all I feel is pain. Every pin drop a reminder of the pain I feel inside. Fading hopes of things ever getting better. What's the point to even try? How comfort it is to feel nothing and get full credit for being alive. There is so much time I spent alone in my room at night, staring outside of my window, looking to the stars. 'Cause 'Cause the hardest part about starting over is knowing where to start. Wanna believe that something's out there waiting for me. Wanna believe that something's out there waiting for me. Cause I used to feel like I could fly. I used to sleep better with a kiss goodnight. Now who's there to catch me when I fall? And nothing makes much sense at all. I just want things to get better, but I can't wait forever. That there's something for me out there, that there's someone for me somewhere, that I'll be truly happy someday. I'll stare at my reflection and tell myself I'm okay. That there's something for me out there, that there's someone for me somewhere, that I'll be truly happy someday. I'll stare at my reflection and tell myself I'm okay. Tell myself I'm okay. Tell myself I'm okay. Tell myself I'm okay. I'll stare at my reflection and tell myself I'm okay. Tell myself I'm okay. Tell myself I'm okay. Tell myself I'm okay. I'll stare at my reflection and tell myself I'm okay. Awesome, thank you. It feels so good to just have that song be like a real thing. You know, I was always just like thinking, like, oh man, if I was like, you know, like had any talent whatsoever, I can make this into a song. And I'm just sitting there like getting mad at other people that are making songs because I'm sitting there not making songs. But it's all good now because I turn into a song, man. And I'm having fun, man. I'm meeting so many cool people I would have never met pretty much anybody in this room if I hadn't like just gone up and sang that song. And then I'm meeting all these really cool people. Like, what a concept, right? So, and then this song here is a song about camping trip out in the middle of the desert, which is probably not a really good idea. I mean, especially under like the mental state I was in, but I mean, like being like really like being like out in like the middle of the desert sounds really cool until you're like there, and then you're just like, man, like if I screamed, nobody would hear me. Literally nobody. Like I could be picked up by aliens, you know, like eaten by a freaking coyote. Who knows, man? The song's called "Howling at the Moon," and it was literally written on the night of a full moon. And I was sitting there like way too uncomfortably high, and I'm like literally hearing coyotes like howling at the moon, like really not far from my location. I'm just like, man, like what is just going on tonight? Am I gonna survive this? What's going on? Just want to go home. Song's called "Howling at the Moon." I'm howling at the moon under Joshua Tree, trying to uncover what this life has in store for me. Going deeper and deeper inside my mind, trying to uncover the secrets of space and time. Wanna disappear to a place I can be found, Wanna hike on deep in the desert where there's no one else around. Wanna scream at the top of my lungs, Lord, please set me free. Please break these chains that bind me. Please put my mind at ease. I'll stay out here all night and watch the moon fall out the sky. I'll be gazing off in the distance, waiting for the sun to rise. But for now I'm howling at the moon under a Joshua tree, trying to uncover what this life has in store for me. Going deeper and deeper inside my mind, trying to uncover the secrets of space and time. Wanna disappear to a place I can be found. Wanna hike on deep in the desert where there's no one else around. Wanna scream at the top of my lungs, Lord, please set me free. Please break the chains that bind me. Please put my mind at ease. I'll stay out here all night and watch the moon fall out the sky. I'll be gazing off in the distance, waiting for the sun to rise. Woo! Thank you all. Hey, we got a really cool lineup. We got Mr. Bryce Druzin, Mourning Mountains, Red-Tailed. Unfortunately, Dean, my homeboy, Lucifer Isn't Evil, isn't unable to make it. But hey, it's what friendship is about. Willing to come in and fill in the time, yo, and just here to kill a couple minutes, you know. I appreciate y'all for giving me the opportunity and being my friends. I love you guys for real. I ain't saying that. I ain't just saying that shit, bro. It's amazing. Like I've been playing shows, you know, and like meeting these guys. I've been going out, you know, to do this whole thing since, you know, just June, and it's amazing how fast like this group has really felt like a family to me. It really is something that I value very much. Absolutely, and what cooler thing is there to do than make music with friends and donate to a good cause and hang out and drink a little bit of whiskey? I mean, you can't go wrong with that. All right, so this song is a cover by a band that, you know, it's funny. I really can't recall any of their other songs. Like if you go like the band Cracker, you know, like the song Low, like I literally don't know any other songs that they do, but I love this song, you know? And this is it. Sometimes I want to take you down. Sometimes I want to get you low. Brush the hair back from your eyes. Take you down, let the river flow. Sometimes I go and walk the street behind the green sheet of glass, a million miles below their feet. A million miles, Papi's gonna make me sleep. Just one rose knows your name. Fruit is rusting on the vine. Fruit is calling from the trees. Hey, don't you want to go down like some junkie cosmonaut? Million miles below their feet. Million miles, a million miles. Be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. Be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. Blue, blue is the sun. Brown, brown is the sky. Green, green are her eyes. Million miles, a million miles. Hey, don't you want to go down like some disgraced cosmonaut? Million miles below their feet. Million miles, a million miles. Be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. Be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. Be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. Be with you, girl, like being low. Hey, 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 like being stoned. Awesome. Thank you. Boy Bryce is up next. Thank you for tuning into the Backyard Hangout. I've been Arthur Urban. Check out myself on social media. See you next time.
Don't you hang up on me.
Look, dude, if you're just gonna keep on wasting my time, like, I can't, like, I'm gonna block this number. I can't keep on answering this phone. I'm looking to, like, answer the phone for a booker. Like, I got a really important show that I'm really, trying to be a part of, and I can't be wasting time with random calls. So, if you don't mind, I really gotta go. Like, it's really important. I'll catch you later. Crazies out there, man. Waiting for a fucking call.
Arthur Urban, thanks for coming out tonight and filling in. Really enjoyed your set. And you know, the song he did about camping, it just brought back some old memories for me. I remember my wife and I were camping one time, and we were in our tent, and the couple in the tent next to us, we could tell what was going on over there. It was pretty obvious, I'll tell you. And this went on for about an hour. Finally, my wife just elbows me in the ribs, and she says, "Do something." And I said, "What?" And she said, "Take notes." Talking about embarrassing, because some of the stuff they were doing, I couldn't spell. It was So anyhow, we got another performer coming up, and this is a multi-talented young man. He lives in Oakland, does comedy in the Bay Area, but tonight he's going to entertain us with some songs on his banjo. Let's welcome to the stage Bryce Druzin.
Oh, thank you so much for having me here today. My name is Bryce Druzin. I'll be playing a collection of songs. I think it's going to be all originals. Maybe I'll throw in a cover. But just want to thank being here. And don't forget about Ween Dreams, the nonprofit. I thought it was for sick kids who wanted to meet the band Ween, but actually it's for costumes for kids, sick and not sick and healthy, all sorts of kids. So first song I'll be doing is called Chalk It Up. Hey baby, get in the queue. It's kinda long, but I've been waiting for you, 'cause I'm running the table, yeah, playing pretty good. Chalk on the tables, chalk on the cues, chalk on the sinks, yeah, chalk white and blue. I'm running the table, yeah, feeling pretty cool. Oh, one by one, the challengers are called. One by one, the challengers fall. She's up next, this is what I think. An easy win and then I buy her a drink. I let her break, oh what a mistake. Before I know it, the 8 ball she sank. Now she's running the table, yeah. Yeah, she's playing pretty good. Check up my cue and I'm ready to go. She gives me a look and points at my nose. Says, Mexico's bleeding so you can feel cool. I said, don't blame me, I didn't make the rules. Now she's running her mouth in the best kind of way. I said, see you next week. She looks at me askance. That's when I realize I never had a chance. She's running the table, yeah. She's playing pretty good. She's running the table, yeah, she's really got it turned. She's running the table, yeah, I'm feeling kind of burned. She's running the table, yeah. Yeah, she's running it good. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. Don't forget about Ween Dream, not a charity for kids who want to meet the band Ween, but for costumes. This next song is called Honey, Honey, Honey. Most of my songs are just the verse of the name, so it's a little redundant, but we should do a game where I'll sing it and I'll be like, can you guess the title after? But anyway, I should just play. Next performance. Man, I always mess it up. Honey, 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 I'm coming for you. Honey, 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 oh, won't you stay true? I'm riding my horse just as fast as I can. Yeah, I'm riding my horse just as fast as I can. Honey, 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 I'm coming for you. Honey, 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 oh, won't you stay true? In the desert I met a man with no name. He had an ugly friend who had no shame. Honey, 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 oh, I came for you. Honey, 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 but you did not stay true. You eloped with the pastor. I'm sure he praised God's name. Did you tell him you loved him? You sure do run good game. You said you heard I was dead and buried in the ground. Then how come you never visited my graveyard mound? Oh, it's a callback to an old joke of mine. Who said that? ODSTA. I don't know who they are, but they've seen. That's a really old joke and not a very good one, I'll be honest. So it kind of makes me sad that that's the one they're referencing. All right, this next one is called "Down to the City." I went down to the city to get shitty, but the sign on the bar said closed. I went down to the city for a ditty, but the sign on the club said closed. I went down to the city for a baggie, and the dealer on the corner said no. I went down to the city for some pity, and the madam at the brothel said, yo, just looking to have some fun, family and friends ain't getting it done. Just looking for a little relief, looks like I gotta sleep. I went out to the country to get some fresh country air. Bought a case of Carlin 6 and got drunk at the county fair. Puked on the merry-go-round, pissed on the Ferris wheel. And when those fireworks started, I thought those blasts were real. After 2 years down, Rangers home life's getting to me. Not saying that I like the violence, but I like the parts in between. Couch surf with the big TV, life is such a bore. I really, really hope I'm not addicted to war. Thank you. All right. This next song might be divisive. This next one is going to be. It depends on what team you're on. This next song is called Dogs Bully Cats. Oh, dogs bully cats in settings domesticated. Yeah, but put them in the wild and dogs will get annihilated. Oh, wolf versus lion, jackal versus tiger, who would win? If you say dog, you're a liar. Dingo ate your baby, that's prefaced with a maybe. With leopards, there's no doubt. They're eating babies like it's in and out. Wolves eat elk, but mostly calves. Up against a moose, that moose will kick that wolf's ass. Compare that to jaguars, they're ninjas of the jungle. Yeah, stealth is spotted power, their hunts they rarely bungle. They're feasting on caimans and eating anacondas. Yeah, they're dining on monkeys and chomping capybaras. Oh, fastest dog ain't in the wild, sad-looking greyhound, going 45 an hour. Cheetah says lulls, that's hardly a jog. Cruising 65, in the rear mirror there are dogs. Oh, I want to say thank you to all our feline heroes. Yeah, like World War II Hellcats shooting down Zeros. Snow leopard fighting Yeti, to protect the Dalai Lama. Yeah, we got bobcats helping migrants by slaying chupacabra. Yeah, oh, dogs, bully cats in settings domesticated. Yeah. Yeah, but put them in the wild and dogs will get annihilated. Yeah. Oh, meow, 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 meow. Oh, it's good to have fun. Thank you. What'd you say? I'm actually, well, I'm not going to say what I've planned, don't you, right? You tell people your plans and then you haven't done them for 10 years, but that's, I'm there with you. He said make it into a child's book, and I'm like, we're on the same track. All right, this next song is about my favorite cat. I don't know about your guys' favorite cat, but you'll find out what favorite cat it is. Pumas, panthers, mountain lions, pandas, catamounts, they're all the same. A cat of many names. They're all cougars, the slyest cat around. Mountain, deserts, trees, and plains, they ain't picky about terrain. Game stays the same. Laid back, a watch from the cut. They know no need to rush. Prey'll get close enough. After the kill, they're lapping the blood, getting every drop with a rough cat tongue. Then belly, neck, and guts. They're all cougars, the slyest cat around. Cougars, the slyest cat around. Yeah, cougars, you might hear them yowl. Oh, white tail, black tail, they don't care. They'll take any deer that's there. They got mouths to feed, cubs to rear. They'll take that sheep you wanted to shear. Oh, you don't see them, but they see you. Walk right past without a clue. If they wanted, they'd snap your spine. We're so lucky they're a shy feline. Oh. Thank you. All right. We'll do this next song. It's called Stolen Glory. It's not about cats. Stolen swagger from when I lived on the east side of town. I'm gonna try to keep that swagger till I'm in the ground. Stolen glory from when I was a war tourist. I'm gonna keep that shrapnel in my ass till I get the chance to tell the devil to kiss it. Yeah. Stolen sadness from people hanging off aeroplanes. Tugged my heartstrings, turned off the TV, went about my day. Stolen trauma from the ghosts of my kin on the Baltic forest floors. Avita, there's no more to say. I'm gonna stop stealing feelings from people who ain't me. I'm gonna ruck and fuck and get real drunk responsibly. Thank you. All right, I think I got time for one more song. Okay, I'll just do this one last song. All right. You know what? I'll do this one other song. I was gonna do this other song. I'll close it out with. I don't play many folk songs, but this is my favorite folk song. It's called "Darling Cora." My name's Bryce Druzin. You can go on soundcloud.com/Bryce Druzin. It's spelled exactly how it sounds. Bryce Druzin. Druzin. Don't forget Ween Dream. Not a charity to give tickets to sick kids who want to meet the band Ween. It's for Halloween costumes. All right, it's not funny anymore. All right. All right. So this last song is Darling Cora. This tuning is double C. The one I was in before is open G. Intervals on this one are, not including the short fifth string, root 5, root 2, or if you're a jazz fan, 9. I like tunings. I don't know if the audience does, but... Wake up, my darling. How do you sleep so sound? I hear those robbers coming. They're gonna tear your still house down. Wake up, my darling. Go and run and get my gun. Well, I ain't no man for trouble, but the trouble just begun. Yonder stands darling Cora with a 45 in her hand. She'll kill those revenue officers if they try and take her man. Go away, darling Cora, quit your hanging around my bed. You know whiskey has ruined my body, but pretty woman will kill me stone dead. Go away, darling Cora, go and do the best you can. I got me another woman, you got to find you another man. Oh yes, my darling, I will do the best that I can. But I'll never give my pleasure to another gambling man. Well, last time I saw darling Cora, She was sitting on the banks of the sea, 2 pistols around her body and a banjo on her knee. Well, I never missed my woman until the day that she died, and I'll never miss my water till the day my spring runs dry. So dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in that cold, cold ground. Dig a hole right in the meadow. Let me lay pretty Cora down. Can't you hear those bluebirds are singing? Can't you hear their mournful sound? They're preaching Cora's funeral on some lonesome graveyard ground. Thank you. Thanks so much. When I come back next time. Oh, no. I'm good. Thank you so much.
Bruce Druzin. Check him out on brucedruzin.com, and he will actually provide you some free jokes. Though I got to say that the one about pillow fighting hit a little too close to home. Yeah, you'll have to take a look at that one. You'll see what I mean. You know, you'll notice tonight that all the performers, I think all of them have beards, and I'm the only one that doesn't have a beard. But I got to say, oh, okay, we got one. But I had a beard almost all my life, but then I got old, and it turned gray, and I thought, oh, man, this thing is really making me look old. So I shaved it off, and then I found out, no, it wasn't a beard. It was all those years of unhealthy living that actually made me look old. So, yeah, it didn't do any good at all. Hey, our next performers, they started playing folk punk in 2018, and they play mostly in the Bay Area. And they have a demo out, and I asked them what the name was, and they said it doesn't have a name yet. So pretty soon, I'm sure it will. So let's welcome Mitch, Bo, and Dario for Red Tailed. Yay!
Hi, we're Red Tailed. And this song's called Possession. Sweat dripping down my face. Sour salt is what I taste. And all it does is shake me on my face. And it's been years shedding tears. Been that for 100 years. Voices are taking away my choices away from me.
Let's have some fun tonight.
One. Whiskey bottle in my head, drinking demons out my head. Bring more to attack. Presence is near. Come on, let control your feet. My heart gave me away. This is what the figure had to say. You know me, I know you. So this is what I'll do. Give you a name so true, but you'll have to. A dark figure in front of me, eyes glowing red, came right up to me, and this is what it said. What, Dario? Dead Mitch?
I don't know how many days till.
Scarlet?
Non-present.
Jack? She said, join me. Join me. And so I dub thee the Dead Plains Rider. Yow!
So for those who don't know yet, we are red-tailed, and it is your mistake for staying here so long.
The curse of the rojo culo.
That first song was called Possession. This next song is actually a 2-4. The first song will be called Discount Designer Demons, and then the song after that will be called Biting the Bullet.
Get ready.
Dirty walls begin to span. Old scratch rears his evil grin. Don't fight, turn off the light. You're in store for a fright now. Crash, burn the way you turn. You're up in 1, 2, 3, 4, go. They learn how to swim. There's no drowning these demons. Oh no. Tighten their grasp and they won't let me go. Your demons take you for a ride to see what shadow lies inside. Hold on, it's nearly done. You can't say it's no fun. No, fast, you'll never last. Blast off in 4, 3, 2, 1, go. They learn how to swim. There's no drowning these demons. Oh no. They tighten their grasp and they won't let me go. One, 2, 3, 4, whoa! They learn how to swim. There's no drowning these demons. Oh no! They tighten their grasp and they won't let me go. They've learned how to swim. There's no drowning these demons. Oh no! They tighten their grasp and they won't let me go. Wanted a party, bring out your best, your black suit and tie, your prettiest dress. When night turns to day is when we will finally rest. So pour all your poisons, burn all your smoke. frog until everybody croaks. Bottoms up until heads remove. The taps keep flowing high deck. Life is rest in peace. There's no way out. Our lives will cease. Our last call is our release. Well, I'm knocking on death's door. Sorry I'm late. The reason I'm here is to inebriate. And who the hell are we to ever change this fate? So try to keep up and quicken your pace. But kicking the bucket isn't a race. I'm taking a bullet of bourbon straight to the face. Bottoms up until heads move. The taps keep flowing high down. Life is loose. Rest in peace. There's no way out. Our lives will cease. Our last call is our release. Give it up for Bo, everybody. Bottoms up until heads roll. The taps keep flowing high depth. Life is loose. Rest in peace. There's no way out. Our lives will cease. Our last call is our release. Thank you.
Gracias.
So we. So that has to be up to me, La Luchadore. We're again red-tailed, and Ween Dream. You guys, we all have costumes we don't use. We've gone through years. It's sitting in boxes. Help some kids out. Come on. Yeah, it's great. Imagine how good you looked in your Joker costume. Imagine how good a kid's gonna look.
Hey, we don't talk about when I was in my Joker costume a few years back. We don't talk about that. But yeah, if any of you guys really know me, you guys know how much Halloween really means to me. So let's help it mean something to other kids.
And let them take up the mantle.
So this next song
Is called
The Plea.
The Plea. You want to say it at the same time real quick? 1, 2. The Plea.
In stereo.
Here we go. Have you ever held a dying his last words.
Last words.
For mama.
And we weave while we stick to the grand design. Never know glory by what you define, and we still go marching on.
I have never heard your baby's first words. Your mother would be so proud.
I know not of your path, no, not of mine. We cross and we weave while we stick to the grand design. Never know glory by what you define, and we still go marching on.
Your father would be so proud at the man you've grown to be. I'm begging,
Yeah, I'm begging,
I'm begging,
Christ, I'm begging.
I'm begging, put the gun down. Whew. Hey musicians, did you hear that higher third that I was getting ready to go down in parallels, but I chickened out because I wavered and I got nervous and I was like, nope, just hold it out. And even then,
What's a third?
comes after second place. Here we go. Next tune, second tune.
This next tune is called Death Stranding.
A song, not about Hideo Kojima, but god darn it, it's close enough.
That sweet embrace from Lady Death, I long for that last silent breath. A drink to chase the one before, and then another 3 or 4. The Reaper is no mate of mine. I've tried to flirt, but been denied. Death's in love with somebody else, and I am stuck here by myself. I don't know, I don't know, I don't know where I should go. I've lived my life, I've dug my grave, I've heard the afterlife so rave. The bouncer there won't let me in. just can't get a win, so I'll party by myself. I've had my lungs taken the sea. She would not even speak to me. I've laid myself down at the tracks. They think she's never coming back. Put that barrel up to my head. She left my messages unread. Another cancer stick to smoke. I hope to God it makes me choke. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where I should go. I've lived my life, I've dug my grave. I've heard the afterlife's a rave. The bouncer there won't let me in. Man, I just can't get a win, so I'll party by myself. Yeah, I'll party by myself. Yeah, I'll party by myself. You can clap along if you want to now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Whoa, who's that?
Yo, it's just Bo. Sweating a
Who's that girl?
It's Bo.
Yo! Trademark.
And before we get sued, it's been nice knowing you guys.
I'll
So,
see you in another realms.
We got a couple more songs. Do we want to just jump right into Fine and end with the rest of it?
Sure. Hey, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah, we are.
You know, sometimes life's tough. That's just how it is. We all have to deal with things, but it makes us able to deal with them again later on in life. So we have to go through the bad stuff to become better at the bad stuff. And it sucks for everybody. No one's immune. So this one's called Fine.
Everything's gonna be fine, everything will be okay. All we have to do is try harder every day. The world might be on fire, we may have lost our way. Just go out and spread the word that we'll be okay. Hey, man, have you heard the word that we're gonna be just fine? Everything's gonna be fine, know that you're okay. We have food to last us up until the next day. Pain might be so bad, please don't be so sad. We get to see our family now, let's go out and sing. Hey, man, you heard the word that we're gonna be just fine.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Everything will be okay. We're gonna be fine.
And I think I'm okay. Feelings. Am I right?
They suck.
You love them, you hate them, you can't live without them. Because if we were, then we'd be
Dell's Windows 95. I'm sorry, what? All right. I believe this is our last tune. Soon as our mandolinist slash half-dead person, Mitchell, the Snake the Man, Proc?
I don't even know how to say it at this point. So yes, whoever's watching, please, it would mean the world to me as a Halloween enthusiast if you helped other kids around the country appreciate Halloween the way that we do.
We would all appreciate it, not just this guy.
And thank you to all of you for being present. Thank you for Kevin for starting the Backyard Hideout.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Kevo. What number are we on right now?
Mr. Edwards, thank you for hosting the night.
We're on number 4. To
Show
many
number
more.
4.
Number 4.
Couldn't have done it without any of y'all. This last song is called Road Sodas.
Keep it sleazy, y'all.
Found my way back from the train tracks. Don't matter how far that you go, you always find your way back home. Deadbeat dog, tired, damn uninspired. It's just how things have ended. Bartender, fill her up. Shot glass, no class. We're all here for a while, so let's just kick back. Bang shot, gut ride. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh hell no, we won't stop. Whoa, we're halfway home. We can't stop now. It's time to go. Whoa, it's time to go. So take another drink for the road. It's almost last call. We stumble and fall. Be sure to mind your P's and Q's. We're giving the devil his dues. It's way past midnight. I'm feeling alright. Just kidding, I'm a fucking mess. Won't you come home with me? Slap face, no grace. Well, it was worth a fucking try, but I'm so shit-faced. Night's done. Had fun. The same place, the same time. Next week, bartender, save my seat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, we're halfway home. We can't stop now. It's time to go. Whoa, it's time to go. So we'll take another drink for the road. Whoa, we're halfway home. We can't stop now. It's time to go. Whoa, it's time to go. Take another drink for the road.
We do not condone drinking and driving. Please get home safe.
And stay tuned for next month's Backyard Hideout.
And don't forget the Ween Dream.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you guys.
Hey, we've been red-tailed.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm the founder of Wing Dream. Wing Dream is a 501c3 nonprofit that gives free Halloween costumes to kids in need. We're an all-volunteer organization whose mission is to give kids one really special day. Here's how you can help. Give us your kids' old Halloween costumes. This could be dress-up clothes, their uniforms from various sports teams, their dance recital costumes. It could be tiaras and tutus, or masks, face paint. Anything that a child would enjoy dressing up in is something that we can put to good use. Become a member of Wing Dream for $10.31. 1031, get it? Donate time, money, or storage space, office space for costumes. 500 costumes do take up a lot of space. We went through 60-some the other day, and remember, it was like the piles. Yeah. As the fluffier they get, the more space they need. Much like cats. Lola. You can always help support Wing Dream by following us on social media and spreading the word about what we do. We need your help. By supporting Wing Dream, you give the gift of Halloween.
Tonight, we also, along with all these wonderful performers, got a little stand-up comedy going. And but I got to admit, it's just been a pleasure performing with all these professional musicians. Because at one time in my life, I was also a professional musician. Okay, my dad gave me $20 to quit playing the accordion, but a gig's a gig, right, guys? Are you with me on that? Okay, yeah, that's right. So. Anyhow, it's great to be back on stage, really. This COVID thing has just been a terrible impact on my comedy career as it goes, you know. I tell you what, it's tough doing comedy with a mask on because people can't see your lips move. How do they know you're lying? Yeah. The worst thing that happened as a comedian is being taken seriously. You don't want that to happen. See, I was actually volunteering at a vaccination clinic, and it was kind of an interesting experience. And I got vaccinated, and my wife was coming in her vaccination, and I was kind of worried about the side effects, you know, from the vaccination. So I asked the nurses there, I said, what should I expect? And she said, well, you know, it kind of varies from person to person, but actually, the worse you feel after the vaccination, the better it's working. Oh, okay. So my wife comes in, and I looked at her, and I just looked her straight in the eye with the most loving look I could give her, and I said, I hope you get sick as a dog. You ever had something sound better in your head than it did when you actually said it? Yeah, that was one of those bad experiences. Yeah, I live way up in the foothills of the Sierra, and I'll tell you what, it's nice to be down here in Antioch because Antioch is not on fire. Pardon? Currently on fire, yes. That's very true. I think right now it's not if you're going to catch on fire, it's when. There have been so many fires here in California, I heard they're actually going to change the state bird to an airplane dropping fire retardant. Seriously. It's rough up here. And of course, you know, PG&E shuts off our power at least once a week, which is really kind of them to do that. And they call it a public safety power shutoff. I call it a hate crime. I think they're prejudiced against people who have, like, light bulbs or something. I don't know what the hell they're... Anyhow, you know, what bothers me is they shut the power off every time they say that the wind blows, okay? And have you noticed we're spending billions of dollars on wind turbines? which kind of is strange. And I've also noticed that they're spending a lot of money on solar panels. So the next thing, they'll probably shut the power off when the sun shines. I don't know. We finally got tired of just going without power. It was just too much to deal with. So yeah, they finally broke me, and I bought a backup generator. And literally, they broke me. Have you seen the price of backup generators? Holy moly, they cost a fortune. And I actually bought it here in Antioch. Yeah, I drove all the way down here to Antioch because it was the only one in the whole state left. Everybody's buying them. And I walked in, and I was talking to the guy, and he says, you're really going to like this backup generator. He says, the one nice thing about it is it's an electric start. And I said, I have to turn it on before the power goes out? And he said, no. It has a battery. And I said, oh, okay. Well, what charges the battery? He said, the generator. And I said, okay, so the battery charges, the generator charges the battery starts the generator. What if the battery's dead? And he said, no, it's not a problem. He said, you just pull the rope. I said, you pull the rope to drag the generator over to an outlet? What do you do with the rope? He says, no, it's like a lawnmower. You just pull it. Now, I've tried to start lawnmowers, okay? So I'm not falling for this one. I said, is this thing easy to start? He says, yeah. After it's been running for a couple hours, it starts with one pull. So I bought it, and it's great having a generator now, because before we had this, we would just go, without anything for 3 or 4 days, no power. And I'll tell you what, we live so far up, we have a well. We don't have city water. We have a well. So we have no water when the power goes out. We have to buy bottled water. Do you know how many crystal geysers it takes to flush a toilet? I'm telling you, it's cost a fortune. Oh, let's see where I am. You're going to notice that I'm going to be referring to notes because I am old and I have no memory, so please forgive me. My wife is here tonight, and we have been married for 50 years. A little round of applause for that, huh? Last May was our 50th wedding anniversary. I'll tell you what, I had this blowout party planned. It was going to start with a 7-day cruise of the Mediterranean, 3 days in Tuscany, and finish up with a couple of days in Venice. I don't know what she had planned. We didn't talk about it that much. Of course, COVID screwed that whole thing up, so we ended up having nachos and a beer at Chili's. Not exactly how I planned it, but you do what you can. Maybe next year, who knows? Well, I was thinking about when we got married, because we met back in the 60s, if you can remember. Well, nobody can remember back that far, my gosh. Really, there was life back in the 60s. And if you do know anything about it, that was the time of free love, and also free clinics. Yeah. A lot of people didn't think they needed to get married, but I'll tell you what, my wife had no trouble at all getting me to propose, because she had heard that saying that the quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And if you've noticed, I've got a 4-lane highway from my stomach to her, with a commute lane for dessert, actually. She took me home for Thanksgiving, and her mother cooked, and I married before the pumpkin. I proposed before the pumpkin pie. I tell you what, I was sold. I said, I'm going to get into this family. Her father, however, was not so sure that we should get married. And he kept asking me all of these really just embarrassing questions. And the one I think I hated the worst was, young man, do you have a good enough job to support a family? And I said, yeah, I got a good job. I'm doing okay. And apparently that was the right answer, because he moved in with us. I had not planned on that, so that was kind of news. We have been married for so long now. You may have noticed this with older couples. They start to look alike, become one person. Have you noticed that? Just together so long you can't tell them apart. I'll tell you what, we even starting to dress alike. I came home one day from work, and she was wearing one of my shirts, looked good in it, and I'm wearing her socks tonight, because those control top pantyhose are slimming. I'll tell you, they really work. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we have been married so long that she knows everything that I'm thinking. We were sitting in the living room, and I turned to her and I said, hey, you know what I think? And she told me. And she was right. That's what I was thinking. We've been married so long that our farts actually smell the same. No, it's true. It's true. Yeah, she'll rip one off, and I'll apologize because I don't know. I just don't know. There's no sense taking a chance on it. Oh, let's see what else we got. Oh, yeah, we got 2 sons, of course, and they are just the love of our life. And I'll tell you, I think the reason that we love them so much is because they're so much like us. From my wife, they got a musical ability, appreciation for the arts, a love of literature, and from me, they got back hair and bad posture. Pretty much that was my contribution. But anyhow, we love them, but none of you guys have been through this, but someday you may. It comes that time, and maybe you've gone through it on the other side, I should say. You remember when it was time to leave home and how your parents reacted to that? My wife and I were on the front porch. She was crying. I was hanging my head, and we could not get him to leave. So the next time, we went out and we just moved. And now he's supporting my father-in-law, so that's a win-win, I'll tell you right there. We are pretty happy about that. You know, one of the reasons I've been married for so long is because I have a complete and absolute fear of ever dating again. Now, you guys date, right? I'm sure you do. And I'll tell you what, I could not go through that again. One of the things that I have noticed about women nowadays that I didn't notice in my day is they all have these piercings. Have you noticed that? That just scares me to death. I mean, wouldn't you have to take some of that shrapnel off? You could get cut to pieces. And I'll tell you what, I'm not that mechanically inclined. Well, what if during foreplay, you know, I got confused and had to say righty-tighty, lefty-loosey? That's not going to get me where I want to go. I'm telling you that right now. And I'll tell you, I know what's going to happen. If I ever do get it all off, I'll never get it all back on again. Because, you know, every time I take some apart, there's always parts left over. And there she's going to be walking out the door with that plastic bag taped on her butt. Well, that's where you put the parts, right, in case you get a chance to work on it again, but that's not going to, no, that's not going to happen. I can see that right now. Oh, yeah, we had this this is a tough conversation. Again, these are all old jokes. I apologize because most of the audience is probably very young, but someday you will be old and you'll know what I'm talking about. We had this conversation that older couples hate to have, and that's the one that says, who's going to go first? Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. And she said, no, I've got to go first. She said, I will never, ever find anyone as wonderful as you. And I just looked her straight in the eye and said, I know. Hey, you don't contradict your wife. That's how you stay married for 50 years, okay? Yeah. Well, finally she gave up. She says, okay, if you go first, I'm buying a dog. And I said, I didn't even know she liked dogs. But that might explain why she put my name on my cereal bowl and I have to eat on the floor. But anyhow, I'm not sure about that. Anyhow, you know, about a week later after this conversation, we're in Safeway's doing the weekly shopping, you know, and for some reason, for no reason at all, she turns down the dog food aisle and starts looking on the shelves. I'll tell you what, I didn't sleep for 3 days. That just made me nervous as I could be. Well, let's see. We got, as I've said, I'm old. And, you know, it's good to be old because if you don't get older, that's bad. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. You want to get older. Don't worry about it. That's what you want to do. I think things actually get better when you're older. Truly, they do. I mean, as I've gotten older, I think I'm getting better. For one thing, I'm getting a lot taller than I used to be. I'm pretty sure of that because I used to be able to touch my toes, and now they're about 6-7 inches farther away. Okay, pretty sure I'm well over 6 foot now. Haven't measured myself. I'm pretty sure I am. Another thing is my eyesight's gotten better. Used to be I couldn't see anything without my glasses. Now I just look over the tops of them all the time. So I'm pretty sure that's good. Not everything is better, though. My bladder shot. You know, I just hate to say that. And also my balance is going. And I had a friend of mine, she's a nurse, a registered nurse, and I told her about this, and she said, well, this is what you do to regain your balance when you're brushing your teeth in the morning. She says, just do it standing on one foot. So I gave that a try. I fell over so often, I just quit brushing my teeth. Now I got gingivitis. I don't know what we're going to do about that. So, yeah, I have more hair on my butt than I do on my head. And that's my forehead goes all the way back to my shoulder blades, and that's kind of an embarrassing thing. And it reminds me of that old saying, you know, they hear that there's maybe snow on the roof, but there's still a fire in the furnace. Yeah, I found out what that means. That means that you've got dandruff and acid reflux. That's exactly what that means. So, yeah. Oh, let's see. I have to have a physical every year now because they want to make sure I can still pay. And yeah, so I went in for my physical, and the doctor had this height-weight chart. You've all seen these, right? The height-weight chart. And this work of fiction, as far as I'm concerned, it makes no sense to me. And I told him, for my height, I'm supposed to weigh 145 pounds. Oh, for God's sake, I ate that in cheeseburgers last year. Might explain a little bit of the problem I'm having with the chart. But anyhow, I looked at the doctor straight in the eye and I said, look, this thing is stupid and I don't even know why you have it. And he looked me straight back in the eye and he said, Dan, you know what you need to do, don't you? And I said, yes, I do. I need to grow 17 inches taller. Apparently, according to this chart, it's be right on the money then. I did find out, though, because, you know, you're in the waiting room naked for a long time, so you read everything that's in there. And there's small print on the bottom of this chart, and it says the older you are, the more you can weigh for your height. So I got a little bit of an engineering background, and I did the math real quick. I want to be right on the money when I'm 907. So I'm not worried about that stuff anymore, I'll tell you. Oh, what else I got going here? Oh, yes. Speaking of dieting, I wish I could because I can't remember what I wrote on it. One of the things that has really been bothering me here lately is I've been getting about 3 or 4 email a day from manufacturers of Viagra. And I don't know how they got my email address. So I asked my wife, I said, what would we do with a 4-hour erection anyway? And she looked at me and she said, you mean the other 3 hours and 54 minutes of it? So I said, yeah. I said, you know, maybe you could just crochet with it. And she said, I prefer knitting. You could call a friend. I don't want to go into detail, but I now have a sweater with one arm way longer than the other, and it's very embarrassing to me. And enough said about that. So, yeah. Another thing that I've noticed, and a lot of the guys here, I'm looking around, a lot of you guys have tattoos, beautiful tattoos, love them. But I'll tell you what, this is wrong. People my age are actually starting to get tattoos for the first time, and that is not right, okay? That is like painting over the dents on your car, okay? It is not going to hide the damage. It's just not. And I'll tell you what, I have no idea what kind of a tattoo I would get anyhow. They scare me to death. I saw one, it was like a coiled snake with the words, don't tread on me. But I would have to change that to, don't kick me when I'm down. I think that was... Here's one that really scared me to death. It was a heart with a dagger through it, for God's sake. Like a man my age wants to be reminded of a stabbing pain in his heart. If I get a tattoo of a heart, it's going to have a quadruple bypass tattooed on it, I think. Liberator or death. That's what it would say on mine, I'll tell you. Oh, I apologize for having to look here, but yeah, I took up golf. Anybody here play golf? Is that an old man's thing? You go, yeah, golf, yeah, miniature golf, yeah. I was just horrible at it, And so this friend of mine, pretty good golfer, I said, I was telling him, I said, boy, I wish I played better. He said, well, Dan, he said, I'll tell you what. He says, I'll go out to the green with you. I said, I'll just walk a couple of holes with you, give you some pointers, see if I can improve your game. And I said, whoa, that would be so good. So we went out to the local golf course, and I'll tell you what, I teed up the ball, took a mighty swing, and he told me right then what I was doing wrong. He said, Dan, you're standing too close to the ball after you hit it. That's the problem when you got that. Boy, that one died bad. That was usually a good no golfers here. Whoa. Okay, moving on. Well, anyhow, I ended up hitting the ball out into the rough like I normally do. It's way off the course. And we went out and finally found it. And I said, what club do you think I should use here? He said, you got a weed whacker? And I do. I carry one in my bag, you know. So I got back out in the fairway, and there was a bunch of people still up on the green. And I said, do you think I should yell 4? He said 2.5, 3 tops. I wouldn't, no. So we finally got on the green, and I pulled out my putter, and he said, Dan, the way you've been hitting the ball, I'd just stay with the driver. I think you would do okay there. Anyhow, it was a great day. I learned a lot from him, and one of the things that I found out about golf is the toughest part of it is trying to write 2 numbers in those little squares. Another golf dead joke, I'll tell you. Whoa, no golfers here tonight. Hope some of you that are listening are golfers. Okay. Well, let's see. I got maybe one more here that I wanted to talk about. I talked a little bit about camping before, and yeah, we used to camp a lot, and then we kind of got away from that. I don't know if you've noticed this or not. If you do camping, the older you get, the farther you have to be off the ground. Have you noticed that? You know, when you're a little kid, they just throw a blanket out on the rocks and you sleep on it, you know. And then finally you say, no, I got to have one of those ground cover things, you know, a little. And then you got to have the air mattress, and then pretty soon you're on a cot. And the next thing you know, you're like in an RV. The last time we went camping, I was on the 2nd floor of a Hideout. Okay. That's where I am in my camping. But you used to camp a lot, and it was. I can't say that we really roughed it, okay? It's more like urbanizing the forest, to be right truthful. We took everything we could possibly carry out to the campsite to make our life easier. And, of course, you know, you're living here in California, the guy next to you is some purist. He's going to be over complaining about your campsite. And the guy comes over and he said, you know, your tent is way too tall. And I said, really? I said, it's got a ceiling fan. I need the headroom. And so anyhow, he calls the forest ranger, and the forest ranger comes over and he says, you have got to shut off that generator. And I said, I just got the hot tub filled up. What am I going to do with all this microwave popcorn, you know? So anyhow, it's tough. Have you ever tried to get a king-size air mattress through those little tent doors? I'll tell you, it takes some skill to do that. We did have one thing that I'm not too proud of, and that's the camping chairs. And then I couldn't afford the nice ones, so I got those aluminum chairs with the nylon straps. You've seen those, you know, uneven ground. You start to lean over, and pretty soon it just snaps up around your ass like you've been eaten by a handbag. And, it's pretty embarrassing. I told you about the couple next door, so that was kind of an interesting thing. But one of the things, you know, you go camping, and I think you agree with me on this, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes. It's got to be like a 4-star restaurant, mosquitoes. People out there with tank tops on and shorts, for God's sake. One night I was laying in bed, and I swear I heard this. Admittedly, I may have had a few too many cocktails before I got in. But anyhow, I swear I heard this outside the tent. It was this mosquito, and he says, good evening, my name is Marcel, and I will be your waiter for this evening's meal. I'd like to tell you about some of tonight's specials. We have a fat bastard in a lawn chair. I had some myself, very nice. Yeah, I might have drank a little bit too much, I don't know. But anyhow, you know, you get all done camping, and, you know, you got to go home, and this is what I don't understand. You get the car all full, you go camping, you eat the food, you get rid of some of the stuff. Why doesn't it fit back into the car? Why is that? It never fits back in. I always have to tie something on the roof to get it home. It never fails. And, of course, my loving wife is there just complaining about the way I tie things up. And I don't know why, because not once has she ever fallen off, no matter how. How are we doing on time? Okay. Yeah, I got one more I want to tell you. And this is a real story. This has really happened. My wife and I, we were out someplace, and it was just a beautiful spring afternoon. We were walking down the sidewalk, and it was just a lovely, lovely day. And coming toward me was the most beautiful woman I have ever seen in my life. Oh, my gosh. She had long auburn hair that just bounced with each step she took. And it was as if I could just reach out and touch her. And then I felt this pain in my chest. And I looked down, and my wife had hit me with her fist. I said, well, why did you do that? And she says, because I know what you were thinking. And I said, well, no, you didn't. She says, why, after this many years of being married to you, do you think I don't know exactly what's going through your mind? And I said, because you didn't hit me nearly hard enough. So this has been fun tonight. I don't know what we got going on after this, but I've enjoyed this. You guys are great. I love your music. Thanks you for coming out. Let's not forget the charity, Ween Dream, weendream.com. Org. I knew it was right. weendream.org. It's going to help kids enjoy Halloween. They actually work in the Tenderloin area, which I often wondered how the people there got their clothes. And now I think I understand. It makes so much sense to me now. I probably shouldn't have said that. No, it's a good charity. I'm sorry. It's a good charity. Please support them. And thank you for having me tonight. I hope everybody had a good time.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm the founder of Ween Dream. Ween Dream is a 501c3 nonprofit that gives free Halloween costumes to kids in need. We're an all-volunteer organization whose mission is to give kids one really special day. Here's how you can help. Give us your kids' old Halloween costumes. This could be dress-up clothes, their uniforms from various sports teams, their dance recital costumes. It could be tiaras and tutus, or masks, face paint. Anything that a child would enjoy dressing up in is something that we can put to good use. Become a member of Ween Dream for $10.31. 1031, get it? Donate time, money, or storage space, office space for costumes. 500 costumes do take up a lot of space. We went through 60-some the other day, and remember, it was like the piles. Yeah. As the fluffier they get, the more space they need. Much like cats. Lola? You can always help support Ween Dream by following us on social media and spreading the word about what we do. We need your help. By supporting Ween Dream, you give the gift of Halloween.
imploding, cause I had nowhere to put it out. Feeling like I'm in a pretty messy round. Nothing but down, the top of the cloud. Dreaming of being over the cloud. 13th of the pit of the crowd. Marching around for the sound. And all the things I've achieved, can you hear it loud? Third sane, third sane. Third sane, third sane. Third sane, third sane. Third sane, third sane. Fiction turns a fact, cause no one reads a fine print. He's no artist, just another SoundCloud king. Fiction turns a fact, cause no one reads a fine print. He's no artist, just another SoundCloud kid. Good. Third sane, third sane. Third sane, third sane. Third sane, third sane. Third sane, third sane. Yeah, yeah. Hey, how'd y'all like that one?
Okay, I got this. It's called Soon Enough. All right. It's almost the same chords, which is really funny. All right. Please just give it time. No need to cry. Everything will be alright. There's no need to worry. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. You're not alone. You have me by your side.
Hey, our next performer started out about 8 years ago, and he's already recorded 2 albums. First one, Where Lovers Go to Die, and Momo. Please welcome James Wayne Reedy of Mourning Mountains.
It's kind of funny not knowing where you are or how you got there. It's kind of funny waking up in a car halfway across the continent. Whoa, 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 whoa. My dear, I'm not asking you to make anything clear. Just want to rest my head on your shoulder. You can try to explain all the funny things fuzzing up my brain, but I've never seen anyone clearer. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dear Jesus, we've been the past couple of 1,000 years, closed up in your chapel, taking all the poor man's money. You're damn right that's an attack. I'm not taking anything back tonight. Unless you take me back. Oh, please take me back, 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 back. Some mother, oh, please hold me. Something to make me believe in life after death. Hurry up, I'm going deaf. Some mother, oh, please hold me. Something to make me believe in life after death. Hurry up, I'm going deaf. And a blind man looked at me. He began to cry. Suppose no more beauty on the other side. We were right. All right. All right. All right. Am I a put on reality? Well, it's cost me more than just a few pennies. Imaginations cost me my life. So brother, so please, brother, will drive me down to my suicide. Still resenting your crosses on the other side. My reverb tank on that thing started working. That's weird. It has not worked for years. Interesting. This is a new one. Can you tell? By new one, I mean like a year or two old, but not recorded, so it's always new. Ripples in my coffee mug. Well, I peek through the shutters. One knock at the door, and I head for the other. A wave I'll never seem to face. The crash, it always seems to break. Well, I try to run away, but I always fall flat on my face. Always. Always flat on my face. You're the bold print, you're the headlines, you're the front page story that continues on page 9 that I won't flip to read. Well, I never finish anything. Always flat on my face. Always anything. Always flat on my face. Always. Always. It's so great to be like playing music again, especially like doing tech work for guitars and basses and stuff. You play a lot of guitar, but you don't get to play a lot of guitar. It's just like playing guitar is like. Oh no. High fret? It's dumb. It's wild. But yeah, I'm just gonna play another new one. We'll do back-to-back new ones, which is totally not what you're supposed to do. But you're supposed to like do everything. Yeah. And don't know it's happening again. And don't know it's happening again. Waking up in the middle of the night, nah, well, you haven't moved an inch, you're still on your side of the bed. Cause that's exactly all there is, and for the first time it enters your mind. Maybe reconsider, complain that maybe that's life. People grow tired when they go their separate ways. Well, I've always held my hand out, always caught the next train. Never been back to the station. Hell, I've never even seen any maintenance. Heartbreak was always interrupted by a brand new beautiful face, but that's my tactic. I get distracted, but it's more than love I replace. And I figure out just where I could be if I could figure out being alone without being lonely. Oh no, it's happening again. Don't know, it's happening again. Don't know, it's happening again. Don't know, it's happening again. And then there's that second verse that I always forget. That's so wild. It's it goes something like it's like basically it just explains like the whole thing where you like, yeah, you're like, oh, I'm not looking for anything, dude. I'm gonna work on myself. And then you like totally like, it's like I'm not looking for love, but that's exactly when it happens. Oh, come throwing stones through stained glass. Oh, they land at my feet. And, oh, you peer through a broken frame. And I prepare an explanation. That's what it is. And it's a really good line, but I don't remember right now. So it's like, and I could figure out just what I could be if I could figure out being alone without being lonely. No, no, it's happening again. And don't know, it's happening again. Can I leave it here? Can I keep it with you? Oh, is it enough? Oh, it's probably too much. Will it pour out? Pour it onto the floor? Well, I hope it causes you to slip. I hope you fall. I hope you fall head over heels. And I hope the sun sets in your rearview mirror. And I hope at the end of the day, you never have to look back. And when you take that big nap, you sleep soundly through the night and you wake feeling rested and ready to confront the day. Because, like, oh no, it's happening again. I appreciate you guys. Oh, you guys are great. Thank you all for, like... No, you. Do you need water? No, dude, I don't like... Water? That's for fish. Just kidding. Drink water. Stay hydrated. I drink a lot of water. What gotta do this? Tequila? Shit show. Follow her down the hallway, intimate incisions in the darkest alleyways. She just disappears into the door. Oh, I always loved the way that she moved, in the way that she don't know how to. She don't know how to move on. 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 Moving on. Waking up in her best friend's parents' bedroom, arguing. Oh, did this happen too soon? Having now to explain on mental health, how we should probably seek help, but I'd rather do it myself. I don't wanna move on. I don't wanna move on. No, I don't wanna move on. No, I don't wanna move on. Victoria House, that was tight. I love that one. It's like, dude, that one's one of those ones that I wish that was the demo version. We probably should get the demo version because the new, like the way it's played with like as a band now. Yeah. It's one of those things, just fatter. But yeah, that is the next one in line actually, because yeah, then there's 2 more after that. So there's 3 more songs. This is like one of those songs where it compares like a relationship to like to something you should work on, like a house, like an old house. You know, it's like, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory in the first verse, but you gotta listen for it. Like you gotta pay attention. Driving through this antique town, you talk about a Victorian house and the quality of those days. Well, it's all been replaced by we're just throwing it away. And I watched your mouth make connection with the metaphor. This feeling, oh dude, that's so wild. How did that happen? I watched your mouth make a connection like a metaphor. Oh, this feeling surface, I'm just gonna, we just drown it out. I'm very vocal about when I mess something up. I don't even care. Because it's like, just go for it. Am I still your throwback? Am I still your favorite memories? Cause my back's been thrown out. I'm trying to carry around your lean. Now everybody wants some. Yeah, it's the whole town. With pitchforks and torches lighted up the front of my house. Oh, the front of my house. Oh, the front of my house. It's always late. When you come around, you're in my dreams. The small sounds in my house that I just try to ignore. No, I just brush it off like I don't hear your footsteps coming down my hall. Well, I just imagine, I must just be imagining those feelings surface. Well, I just drown it out. But I cry every time I watch Fox and the Hound. Throwback. It must still your favorite memory. Cause my back's been thrown out. I'm trying to carry around your lean. Now everybody wants some. Yeah, it's the whole town. With pitchforks and torches lighting up the front of my house. Oh. Front of my house, oh, the front of my house. Or do you still lie awake in bed at night struggling to sleep? Or do you still count all the bad things you can't change that someone who's never gonna be able to change to you still? Wait for the dreams to come and sweep you off your feet like you used to do for me. Yeah, do you still think of me? Cause the curtains fall, they stand and applaud what a closing scene never felt such a heavy feeling. That's what happens when you leave your effects on in your loop. Completely by coincidence. I just happened to be wearing the right shirt since you knew someone in that band. I said, let's keep in touch. I followed up in fear that you wouldn't make a bold pass, and we both laugh. For a minute, yeah, then it gets real serious. I'm working on love with someone already. Like you live in the same house, and you're damn right, that seems pretty serious. So I'm sorry I never got back to you, but with a few short replies, I sure know who would ever let you go. Who would let you go? Not all knots will stay tight. I've seen him loosen over time, seen him back out, seen him pull through, losing everything they held on to. Losing everything I held on to. It had been about a year since, but I still remember how sincere you felt then. Spent every penny I had on extra gas so I can come up and get you. The soft eyes like sunrise, my apartment van, in some mountain town, yeah, now no one will see me like you. But weekends end my still favorite memory. Try real hard to explain, I got nothing to offer. Pretty broke kid with a more ripped up background, now we meet here in the foreground. And for what? Now you know I'm not kidding, like why? Oh, why? Why would I have lied? Like, why would I lie? Not all knots will stay tight. I seen him loosen over time, seen him back out, seen him pull through, losing everything they held on to. Not all knots will stay tight. I seen him loosen over time, seen him back out, seen him pull through, losing everything they held on to. And I was hoping we could stay real strong for a while then, maybe all at once. Well, I'd be ready for the eventual, inevitable unravel, because as long as it's both of us, I think I can give it up. I just don't want to do this without you. I just didn't want to do this without you. We're losing everything that we held on to. Losing everything that we held on to. But like everyone's eventually like develops their own idea of who you are, and then you have to try to match that. It's messed up, dude. That's wild. They have like the preconceived notions of your existence. You're like, wrong. I'm starting to disappoint. And you get what you had here today. Failure to communicate. No. Yeah. Sorry, that's what that song's about. It's like maybe we should have just left it at that weekend. That was a great weekend we had together. Why'd we have to try to stretch that out for a year and a half? What? Didn't work out. This next song, though, is my last song. Trust me. Oh, you want to play Trust Me? I would love that. I haven't played this song in a long time. Alright, but these are like two. I should have done at the beginning. I'm a tune first. Sorry, guys. Sorry for those of you watching. Those live viewers, thank you for tuning in on today's broadcast. We're very appreciative. There's something to listen to while we're doing this. You guys are great. We're gonna trust me. We're gonna do 2 back-to-back, like real tragic events here. I mean, like, it's not like I've played any sad songs at all yet. The reverse is weird. Sorry. Damn, it was hot, dude. Yeah. There it is, something like that. Well, I can see a windmill sitting up on top of your head, pouring up water. Just try to breathe. And I've been pulling this tugboat around on my sleeve, heart on my sleeve. And anchors away seems like a good place to stay for a while. I'll just try to sleep. 'Cause we got 3 more stops in the next 10 miles. Baby, take a seat. Let's learn how to fly. And let's be, just be. Let's be, oh, let's be. Just be, oh, let's be, 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 let's be. Just be, oh, let me, trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, trust me. And let's start moving these boxes around. Making more room for the crown. Don't keep the lights down. 'Cause there's a lot of power in that attic. The great goddamn tower. Don't, please just go downstairs. And please just trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, trust me. 'Cause when I die, hope it takes a long time. 'Cause I want to talk to you while my body goes black and blue. And I just want to tell you I love you. It's not what you want to hear. It's not what you want to hear. And please just trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Trust me, trust me. Now we're going to do that last one. Let's do back-to-back real sad bangers here. This song is actually like, this next one is, this is like, I guess if I was to try to write that song again, the one, that Trust Me song, if I was to try to write it again, this is what this would be. So, it's called, I Know You Know, because keep it simple, but it's one of those songs, it's like it's a metaphorical relationship between the White House and ship, right? It's the premise of it. And like, they seem like really perfect nautical themes. Because like, White House and ship, peanut butter and jelly. I'm sure I'll admit, hey man, you were right. I'm just killing time. You know I still feel the sharp twist of the knife and how it severed my spine. I just know how hard my heart can fight. I pull the plug out of my side. Well, I reach my hand in and out of sight. A glass that I can't help but seem to spill. And I always get back to you just to get my fill. No, I see now why they named the waves from you. What a shaky sea, well, I've thrown myself into. Well, I know you know. Well, I hope you know. Oh, well, I know you know. Well, I hope you know. Well, I know you know. Well, I hope you know. I'm pretty sure you know. Tears in my eyes and salts in my lungs. These are brackish waters, and they'll prepare for the flood. But there you are, up on the coast, spinning in circles, just to guide me home. Well, you lied in the fog. Lied in the fog. And something about getting close. For you and I to ever get close, well, it's a shipwreck. Well, I know you know. I hope you know. I know you know. Oh, well, I hope you know. Well, I hope you know. I know you know. Well, I hope you know. I'm pretty sure you know. I'm pretty sure you know. I'm pretty sure of it now. Thanks, guys, for sticking it out and doing the thing. You guys are awesome. And you got what I need. And you say he's just a friend. Say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Oh, you say he's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. Oh, you say he's just a friend. And I guess I'll just pretend I'm okay with that. You guys have all been so cute. You're so cute. Thank you.